this is very, very controversial, but I'll talk about it because it has to do with the future of us, we the youth. Now, in the traditional setting, the African setting, the child has to grow, make some money, and take care of the parents. It has a lot of blessings. We believe in these things. But have you ever thought of it this way? I'm saying this because a man I respect so much that I used to work under told me this, that we end up inheriting the problems of our grandparents. We end up inheriting the problems of our parents, maybe our father. Now, let's say, for example, your dad is no more and your mom is left. You have to feed your mom. You have to take care of your mom. I'm not saying don't do it, but have you ever thought of it this way, that if your dad had taken very good care of your mom, you wouldn't have to bear that responsibility whilst you are finding your feet? Have you ever thought of it this way, that if your parents had taken good care of your siblings, you wouldn't have to bear that responsibility whilst you are finding your feet? I repeat, I'm not saying we shouldn't do it, but these are very issues that we have to think about, right? If your grandparents had taken good care of your parents, maybe they tried their best, but if things had gone well, do you think you would be suffering right now? Because as I say here, if I get 1 cedi, I want to give my mother 50 pesos. My dad unfortunately is no more. May Allah grant him Jannatul Firdaus. I want to give my mother 50 pesos. Now I'm thinking about my siblings. I have to give them 20 pesos. Now I'm thinking about my woman. I have to give my woman 10 pesos. I've not spoken about myself yet. I've not spoken about furthering my education. I've not spoken about my health. I've not spoken about anything, bro. These are some of the things that makes it difficult for us, some of us in such a situation, to move up the ladder. This is a very, very intimate issue I'm talking about. It's very, very difficult for some of us to move up the ladder. You see the rich boys, what happens is their mom is rich, their dad is rich, right? So they don't have to spend any time thinking about them. They spend the entire time thinking about themselves, how they can develop, where they can go. So the parents do what? Push them. The whites have a system whereby it's nuclear family. Now, I absolutely love extended family. Anybody who knows me knows that I love extended family. But sometimes these things pull us down. Because, for example, you have your last 10 cedis, right? And before you realize there's a funeral somewhere that you have to attend, bro. If you don't go, the wahala it will bring. You and I know. You have to spend your last money to go there and come. But probably if you were not necessarily obliged to do that, it would help you develop in some way or some other way. So let me know what you guys think about this particular thing I'm talking about. I know it's a bit controversial, but let's talk about it and let's see what happens. Tell everybody Matrix is here.